Good afternoon. Welcome back to Passionate World Talk Radio Network, a wholly owned subsidiary of Global Media Network LLC, to educate, to enlighten, to entertain. And this afternoon, host Lillian Cauldwell is going to talk about Rubii.ai. Check it out. http:// AI with Lillian.com. It'll take you and show you a demo and then ask if you're interested in investing in a monthly subscription. And you're going to say, yes, I am. On to the program. You want information from Rubii.ai. It is a type of artificial intelligence. It's a program that has everything in it. As they used to say, it's in there. So why go anyplace else when you have everything at your fingertips? Like the large yellow pages us kids in the 50s, 60s, 70s, 80s, and possibly the 90s used to sit on when you had company over and you were too small or petite to reach the tabletop. And of course, you also look through the ads in case you wanted to order something. But now you don't have to use that or do that. You have laptops, towers, cell phones, and tablets to let your fingers do the walking. But why even have that? Put your fingers away, let them have a well deserved, long earned rest. You now have Rubii.ai. What is Rubii.ai? It's artificial intelligence. And you can get anything you want at Rubii.ai. Do. Yes, we replaced Alice. And one of the things I'm going to talk to you about and give you some tips on how to do is how to use one of the programs called Intellichat. That's Intellichat. So, what does it do? Well, it does a lot of things. Anything you want, anything you need, any question you have, translations, another language, even Martian, I'm sure if you asked it in the appropriate way. So, what do you need to do before you delve into the program known as Rubii, Rubi dot AI? You might say that's its last name. And that Ruby, it's its first and last name. So it's Ruby, which is a perfectly good name. And you can use it both for a man or a woman. So it really doesn't matter. And then dot AI, artificial intelligence, which you can also say that man had invented artificial intelligence because the intelligence that they put into the program is, of course, from man. And I'm sure they had some of the animals in the animal kingdom join them, as some of them can speak our language. The Romance languages, I understand, are very easy. I mean, I took French for 10 years, but you would never know it. I think I remember un, deux, trois, quatre, cinq, six, sept, huit, neuf, and dix. That's it after 10 years. But what can I say? And some things I'm really not a very fast learner. So, what do you need when you start using Intellichat? Well, you have to be a little bit intelligent about it. It needs and requires information from you. But what do you need to do before you start working and using Intellichat? Well, the first thing is you have to put down what you want to search for or ask AI, Ruby, that is, what you need from her. And I look at her as a her because I am a her. I suppose if you're a him, you can look at her as a him too. Neutral gender, same thing, like God, doesn't matter. She'll or he'll answer if you ask the right question. So today I'm working on a history project for school. Julius Caesar, excuse me, Julius Caesar. We all remember him. He's the one that destroyed the Republic, crossed the Rubicon, but you don't know any of that. You're a young student, say fifth, sixth grade, and you need to write a book report on Julius Caesar. So after getting permission from mom and dad or mom, or maybe an older brother or sister sits down with you and tells you to take out a piece of paper and a pen and write down Julius Caesar. And then you're going to put down what you do know about Julius. And then you're going to put down some of the questions that you would have if you were going to ask your father or mother or an older sister or brother to help you out. Was he a single child? Were his parents alive? Were they divorced? Some of the things that you have questions about your own parents, perhaps, or an aunt and uncle, or maybe even your grandparents, or how they died, or what kind of clothing he wore. Did he get an allowance? Put all this stuff down, because if you want to get the total picture, you have to present this information to Ruby saying, "Hi, my name is, I am whatever age you are. I was asked to write a book report or do a paper that's 2 pages, and I need 5,000 words or 10,000 words or whatever the specification that your teacher gave you. And you're going to tell all this information into Ruby. Be as specific and detailed as you possibly can. You need to tell artificial intelligence exactly what you need. Otherwise, she or he won't be able to help you. Then, when you do that, you put all the information and tell Ruby how you're going to need it. And once you do that, and you either go for free unlimited, were somewhere on Ruby, it's on Ruby through artificial intelligence. They pull the information from another directory similar to Google, but may not be Google. And there you get your information. And voila, there it is in about 3.5, 4 minutes or shorter. It's not like you have to spend the rest of your life chained to your computer or chained to your laptop to get this information. You don't even have to go to the library anymore. That's a dangerous thought, isn't that? And you take a look at the information and you say, well, I need something a little more specific about Julius. Is there any funny stories attached to him? Did he do something that was so unique that he did it? And when you do this, you put that information down and tell Ruby, I need to delve deeper into this subject matter so I can go ahead and present it. And then when you do that, you take the information, you copy it, you put it into Google Document, or you put it into Word, or you print it out if it's going to be easier for you, whatever you need to do. And then you have the information and you look at it and you decide how you're going to adapt what you've put together from Ruby so it's in your voice, your tone, your pitch, using your level of vocabulary. That's how you can convince your audience, your teacher, for example, that you did not plagiarize the answers, that you honestly looked up all this data, and you can tell her where you found it. That's called a bibliography. And most teachers like you to include that so they can go back and check up on your research to make sure you did not plagiarize, which means you take other people's work that doesn't belong to you. And if you do all that, you should be fairly successful. Now, that was pretty easy. And maybe that took maybe 5, 10 minutes of your time, or homework used to take you, what, 3, 4, 5 hours? I know when I went to school, you came home, you did your homework, and that was usually from 3:30 until dinner time. And Dad didn't get home until 7 o'clock in the evening because he was traveling between New Jersey and New York, and he had to use a combination of subways and trains to get home. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen, and children of all ages. That's how easy Rubii AI is. You like this? Great. Come and take a look again. Go over to our website, passionateworldtalkradio.com, and scroll down until you get to State of Current Affairs. Click on that. That will take you into a web page where there's a Google link. Click on that, and that will take you into the belly of the beast of the YouTube, where you can see this video and all the other videos to help you out. Questions? Text me 484-364-1032. Send me an email, pwrnetworkllc@gmail.com. Name, your problem, your phone number if you want to be contacted, good time to call you, or provide me with your email so I can contact you back. In any event, that's the fastest way you can get all that information with just Well, 2 fingers, because you need to hunt and peck on the typing board. So thank you very much for joining us. Remember, passionatworldtalkradio.com. Scroll down to State of Current Affairs webpage, take you right into the belly of the beast. Or you can text 484-364-1032. That's it. Until tomorrow, remember, knowledge now is only less than 60 seconds away.